Hi, I'm Jennifer Pfaff Smith, Homes Editor at Luxe Interiors and Design Magazine. Welcome to Hottest Cooking Appliances for Foodies and Entertaining Essentials, part of AjMadison's Dream Outdoor Sanctuaries takeover on Design TV by Sandow. Today, I'm bringing you outside for a very special look at some of the most fantastic cooking appliances and entertaining must-haves. Joining me in the great outdoors are two experts in this field, Jessica Petrino, Editorial Director of Nationwide Appliance Authority AjMadison, and Chef Andre Dangond, the brand chef for Lynx Outdoor Kitchens. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So in the past couple of years, we've seen a huge demand for outdoor kitchens and exterior living spaces. Jessica, as someone with an expertise on all things appliances, what are some considerations a homeowner should keep in mind when planning for an outdoor kitchen?
Sure. So there are a million different directions that we can take with this. I think for a lot of folks, the decision to invest in their outdoor spaces is relatively recent, definitely influenced a little bit by the pandemic. Certainly the idea of cooking outside has been a thing for centuries, but the idea of taking kind of the luxuries of the indoors and making the outdoors a comfortable place to get together and entertain and have people over. Outdoor dining has become a really hot thing to do, as influenced by the pandemic. And so, regardless of whether we're planning for a summer celebration for Independence Day, or if we're doing tailgating outside to watch football in the fall, just kind of accommodating the needs of outdoor living and entertaining has become so important.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And of course, every outdoor kitchen requires a grill. So Lynx offers a series of professional grills, both freestanding and built-in, and they've got some pretty impressive technologies. Chef, in your opinion, what really sets Lynx apart from other brands?
Overall, what I love about Lynx, especially the Lynx grill, is that we make products for residential use. But as a professional chef myself, I can put them to the test. Like the temperature versatility in our grills and all of our equipment is crazy. It goes super low, like 250 degrees, 300 degrees, so you can slowly grill something, or anything in between up to 1,000 degrees. If you let this monster of a grill heat up for like 5 to 10 minutes on max heat, the grates themselves will reach around 1,000 degrees. And it's not like there's a low, a medium, and a max. You can play with those temperatures. So it's the versatility, I would say, is one of my favorite things.
Mm-hmm. Well, another thing I found really cool is, in terms of the construction of a Lynx grill, I understand they're particularly great for coastal and windy locations. Jessica, tell us more about, what we should consider when really looking at the design of a grill.
Absolutely. I think kind of the idea of initial quality comes to mind for me. When you approach a Lynx grill and you feel the handles and you lift up the hood of that grill, it feels like a product of very substantial quality that's going to stand the test of time. There are a couple of really important features to point out. Lynx grills, they have this seamless welded construction. So regardless of whether you're in an area that's coastal or a place that gets a lot of rain, for example, you're going to have way less likely to have leakage into your grill. Furthermore, there's a really cool heat stabilizing feature, which ultimately looks like a little fin in the back of the grill hood. And what it does is it prevents wind from swirling around in the grill. What can happen with some grills is air can get in underneath the hood and can affect the temperature when you're cooking, which can impact the results of the food.
So it's a beautiful design and it cooks great too. And, probably the most important feature of any grill really is the type of burner. So I understand Lynx has two really common ones. There's the infrared and there's the ceramic burner. Chef, what should a homeowner consider when deciding between the two of those? And which one should you gravitate toward?
The normal traditional configuration where you have the briquettes, right? So the briquettes sit on top of the burner and underneath the grates. So traditionally, when you turn the grill on, the burners heat up the briquettes, and the briquettes heat up the grates, right? In the old Trident burner, which is the infrared burner, you have the infrared burner heating up directly the grates, much faster, much more versatile, and just more powerful. So in the traditional configuration with the briquettes, you need to wait until the briquettes heat up, and then those heat up the grates. And the other way around, if you're like searing something and you want to cook at a lower temperature until your preferred doneness, if let's say you're cooking a steak, you would have to either have a different stone already at that temperature, or wait more or less 20 minutes until those briquettes cool down and then cool down the grates. With the infrared burners, that temperature adjustment is almost instant. I could have the grill as I have it right now on max, which is probably around 900 degrees at the moment, which is my favorite temperature to grill a steak. I could then, after I have the char that I prefer, how it looks, I can turn it to medium, and within a minute or two, those grates, which are made out of stainless steel, they release temperature very, very quickly. So within 2 minutes, that temperature has adjusted, and I don't have to wait 20 minutes for the temperature to change or to like have a different zone. In this grill that we have right now, we have 3 independent burners. So I could literally cook 3 different things with different temperatures. I could sear steaks on this one and then quickly turn it down and continue cooking to my preferred doneness. I could have some chicken breasts here on low cooking, and then I could have probably asparagus grilling over here. So that one grill with 3 different burners gives you so much freedom to cook different things at the same time, which the traditional configuration, you wouldn't, because you need to adjust the zone and wait for that.
So there are 2 Lynx grill options in particular that really stand out to me. One is the rotisserie option, and the other is the tumbler. Chef, can you tell us how you use both of these when you're cooking?
Yeah, so on the grill, we have the rotisserie motor over here, and we have 2 different settings. We can put it closer to the grate level, or we can put it up a little bit higher. And before I burn myself, we can remove this grate, or we can put it up high. And we normally would have like a rotisserie rod over here where you can I've done it myself. I've roasted 3 whole chickens at the same time with the rotisserie burner, which is here on the back. And then the rotisserie basket, or the tumbler, goes inserted in the rotisserie rod, and you can just roast anything that you want in it. I normally use it to roast potatoes. We've even tried making popcorn in it, roasted coffee beans. It's great, all the different things that you can do with it.
Well, of course, we need a beverage pairing to sip with this incredible menu. And that's where a tap dispenser in an outdoor kitchen can really come in handy. So, Jessica, what should a homeowner consider when looking into under-counter refrigeration?
There is an incredible amount of selection available for the ultimate grilling and chilling experience. So whether it's a tap dispenser for your favorite carbonated beverage, or if you're into collecting wines and you want to be able to have a really nice, refreshing glass of rosé, or, if you're doing kids' drinks in refrigerator drawers that they can easily access as they're getting in and out of the pool, the opportunities are really tremendous. And I think it really comes down to what types of things do you like to enjoy in the summer? Like picking out the ultimate entertaining essentials really is a fun conversation, because you already know what you like to drink. So think about that. Think about what you like to serve, and then customize the ideal appliance package based on what you like to do when you entertain. I highly recommend a sink and a faucet for washing your hands in between cooking and making cocktails and everything else that you want to do in your yard. Additionally, I greatly recommend having some type of refrigeration in place, because it's not just for drinks and cocktails, for things like keeping your meat cold until you're ready to start cooking. Or if someone brings over some cold fruit or whatever it is, you can have all of that in your fridge outside ready to go. And ultimately what it does is it limits trips in and out of the house.
Mhm. Yeah, and sometimes you also need a touch of something really fun and special in the outdoor kitchen. And another piece of equipment that can help with that is the Asado cooktop. So I understand this is a flat rectangular pan, and it offers temperature control of 2 different areas at once. Chef, how has this ability benefited you when you're cooking outside?
Going back to the great versatility of all of our equipment is the temperature control of everything. And that's not any different with the Asado. We have basically 2 different burners on the Asado, the independent burners, I'm sorry. And on this side, for example, I'm slowly roasting, slowly crisping some potatoes. And then on the other side, I'm cooking nothing, because I just wanted to show you how amazing the division of temperature it is. So I just splattered a little bit of oil here, and I let it basically just burn on high temperature. And these potatoes are cooking on low temperature setting. And if you see right down the middle, there is a line where that division of the burners is. And this right here to this side, super hot, and this side here is not that hot. So it's perfect for crisping up potatoes or slowly cooking something. And then the other side is where you can steer maybe hamburger patties or a different type of protein. So it's just great that you can control the temperature and just, again, cook different things on the same product at the same time.
Mhm. Chef, what do you think will be the top, al fresco meals of 2022?
Look, I think that question is completely fair to ask, but it's not fair to answer when you have this. Because when you have a kitchen like this, outdoors, where you have all the equipment that you need that you would have inside, the answer is just anything. You could literally cook anything that you cook inside, you could cook outside. Our Napoli oven, I don't know if you can see it, I'm slowly roasting some carrots. And because of the pizza stone at the bottom, I can also make pizzas. I can grill steaks over here. So you can get super creative. This year, actually, one of my purposes is to make more Korean barbecue at home. So I love Korean barbecue flavors. And this setup just allows you to just do anything that you want. So as far as trends, the sky's the limit with the Lynx outdoor kitchen.
Well, I think you have officially made me and Jessica very hungry now. Thank you both for spending time with us outside today. What a treat this was. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.